All right, so we got a big matchup coming up here tomorrow, Leroy. All right. Heat, well, I guess in 2 days. Heat, Nuggets, Jokic, Adebayo. Now I'm wondering, Leroy, Bam's our guy. All right, all-star this year. Awesome season from him. Who do you think is going to be the better player overall in their career? Because Jokic is awesome. He's been an MVP candidate. You know, Denver was amazing last year. He's fat. I mean, that is a bit of a concern. His averages this year in the counting stats, he was 20 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists. All right, so he's a triple-double threat every time. You know, over a steal a game, just under a block a game. He's fat. He's 24 years old, 2-time All-Star now. You know, Bam's an All-Star newbie. And in Bam's first year starting, 16 points, 10.5 rebounds, 5 assists, same in steals with just over a block a game, so bigger in the blocks. And also, by the way, in great shape, phenomenal shape. All right, only 22, well, now 23 years old to Jokic's 24, 25. Because I gotta tell you, like, I like this Jokic. He's a really good player. I don't understand him. He's a conundrum when I watch him. Just like, oh, I don't get it.
He does the Dirk 3.
Has he so fat he'd do that?
Well, here's the thing.
Does he get a? By the way, does he get a Euro pass for being fat?
I don't know. It wouldn't fly here.
Would not fly here.
But here's one of the reasons why it's hard to compare guys is because they're different players. Bam is probably asked to do more, even though Jokic has the ball in his hands more. So how do you compare those two when it would be different if they were the same player and did the same things, and you can compare those numbers because they are the same player. But they're not that far off. Like when you're talking about just they are.
They're not that. No, here's where the difference is, because he's got more years in the league and he's getting more polished.
His usage is much greater.
But that's just Bam's first year, kind of getting his toe in the water on this. Like, who's to know that Bam's usage doesn't go up anyway?
But I don't think Bam's usage will ever go up to where Jokic's is, and that's not a knock on Bam. That's just the way they play down here. There's never like if you wanna piss everybody in the Heat organization off, compare somebody's usage rate with somebody who has a high usage rate. They don't want that. They've never wanted that. They've always been about moving the ball, getting open shots, creating better opportunities for guys.
Yeah, that's what he does. Like he's not a guy who doesn't move the ball. Like I think if you're going to say if anybody goes and gives Bam a run for his money is passing big in the league, it's probably Jokic. Like he's a phenomenal passer.
But what I'm saying is he has the ball in his hand a lot more than Bam. So to compare the two, here, I think of it this way. Jokic is a better shooter, and that's only because Bam doesn't shoot as much. But,
doesn't shoot at all.
Right, but, you know, Jokic is asked to do that. That's their guy. They don't run play. They don't say, hey, we need to make sure we get the ball in Bam's hands X amount of times. And so to compare the two, when, you know Jokic is a go-to guy and Bam's not really a scorer.
Well, hold on.
It's unfair to Bam.
Bam is running a lot of the offense, though. Like he's finding shooters, he's doing all that type of stuff. He is, man. It's only his first. I don't know why you're getting his. I don't know why you're getting his off. The big difference in it is Jokic has gotten to put this resume down for a few years now in a row. Bam is just starting to get into that.
Then why are we comparing the two?
Because it's fun. I want to.
It's not fun. They're at different stages in their career.
It's not that far off. We're talking. He's got 2 All-Star appearances. Bam's got 1. He's 24. Bam's 23. One's fat. One's in good shape.
What year is this for Jokic?
Year 5.
Okay. If we get to year 5 with Bam, and then we compare the years now.
That's no fun. Wait,
that's the reality.
Let me do a radio segment where I could get 2 years of data in the future on me. Where's the fun in that?
You're comparing a guy who's not there with a guy who is there. And I'm asking you to foresee it. You just said we're not taking stats in the future.
No, I said no. You want me to go get stats in the future? I don't have stats.
Then why are we comparing?
I'm asking you to project.
You have lost your
I haven't.
rabbit-ass mind right now.
I have not lost my rabbit ass mind. I'm asking.
You did.
Fat Jokic, or you taking good in shape Bam?
Who am I taking right now? Jokic.
No, not who are you taking right now? Who? Okay, so let me get this straight. So if
You
I
told
told
me
fans,
not to project stats.
let me ask you something right now.
Here's
Here's
Here's what I
I'm
said.
gonna box you in. I'm gonna box you in right now.
No, you're not.
I'm gonna box you in. Okay, so let me, Robbie, give me a ring. Okay, hey, what's up, man? It's Denver Nuggets GM Pat Riley. What's up, baby? Pat, you're Pat.
Oh, I'm Pat. What's up?
Yeah. What's up, man? Hey, man. Yo, I got a trade for you. All right, straight up skis. All right, Jokic for Bam. Let's go. What you got? What you got?
No deal.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
You know why?
But
you know what I'm saying?
Because let me explain to you why.
Look at you. Heat culture,
Let me
Leroy.
explain
I like
to
it.
you. Let me explain to you why.
Why?
Because I am not gonna trade for a guy that I have to put the ball in his hands. That's not LeBron or D Wade.
That's your list?
Huh?
You still have Jimmy
Well, no,
Butler in this scenario.
But I'm just talking, or Jimmy Butler, okay? Because that's how my offense. He wouldn't be as good of a fit on our team. Not that he's not great, but how we run our offense, we can't have an offense that becomes stagnant with one guy controlling the ball.
I don't think I don't know why you're making Jokic out to be a stagnant player. He's not, though.
I'm not making him a stagnant player.
the idea
What I'm
that-
saying is, look, the Heat function so much better when they don't have one guy with a high usage rate.
I thought that you were going to say that it was because Jokic is fat and Riley would never tolerate
He's not
that.
fat anymore.
Fugazi.
Okay.
He's a couple of donuts away from puffing right up again like a blowfish.
You're asking me with all this stuff you're saying. You're asking me to do the thing you told me not to do when it started, because I said, let's wait till Bam gets his 5th year in, and then compare this year of. Hold on. Then let's compare the 2 years because they're in different points in their career. Then you immediately go right back to say you got to project what Bam's going to be.
Right.
You just said don't do that.
No, I'm saying you don't want to project. You're saying it's not fair. I'm saying don't make it fair. Just
It's
project
not
what Bam's
fair
going
to
to be.
compare the guys right now.
Why?
Right now, Jokic is
Why?
more productive.
Other than the shooting, they're pretty Other than shooting and shape, they have a lot of similarities in their game.
No. Other than. All right. Other than shooting.
Yeah. But the passing, the passing, the rebound. Look, you get points. You get points.
Okay.
By the way, he shot 31. He shot 31% this year. Not like he was mother bleeping Ray Allen.
From 3.
Yeah, that's not that great.
Okay.
It's respectable, but it's not. It keeps him honest, but it's not that great.
League average is like 37, 38.
I don't know. I don't know what league average is, but he shot 40% 2 years ago. It's a big drop off.
Okay. So that means let's go 2 years ago. That means next year Bam's going to shoot 40% from 3.
Oh, I mean that would be amazing. I don't think Bam's ever going to be that kind of shooter, though. I don't think he is.
But so why are we comparing these two players?
Because Bam still does a lot of the other stuff. Better defender, way better defender.
But they're different players.
It's okay though. They're not. Hey, they're all different players.
That's why I said I'd keep Bam because of all the other stuff.
Okay.
But if you needed a score,
because he culture.
if you couldn't score, and you needed a score, I'd definitely go with Jokic.
Yeah, but then what happens when Bam locks that dude up, and he's like, I'm so tired, so out of shape. Bam's like, sorry, not sorry. Man, you really hate projections, huh?
Yeah.
Why?
Because, man, tomorrow in sports ain't promised.
Well, that's actually true these days.
Like, what the hell? You want me to talk about what a player's going to be in 5 years? I can't tell you what he's going to be a month from now.
By the way, I feel like skinny Jokic, bit of an oversell. I feel like he Instagram photoshopped that.
And wait, can I ask you a question? Why do you need to throw all these digs at Jokic
What?
just to make Bam look good? Bam is awesome.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
That's my guy.
You don't have to step on another player
You're right. I shouldn't have to. That's just my style. Sorry. I shouldn't have to. That's just what I do.
I would say this, and this is how I feel about basketball in general. If you have two players that are pretty much the same player, and I don't think these guys are, I'm going to always go with the better shooter.
Really?
Yes.
Over defending?
Yes.
Wow. I wouldn't.
No? Okay.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, I feel like in a playoff, and I'll tell you. Can I tell you why? I'll tell you why.
If the defense was so great, they wouldn't have to play zone.
LeBron James didn't hit the biggest shot in Heat history. Ray Allen did. They found another shooter. But LeBron being a badass defender and those guys being piranhas on defense.
LeBron is not known. But LeBron is not Rondo.
No, he's not Rondo. But
but
you could put
right now.
You could put shooters around guys like that, and they'll be all right.
But right now, that's what Bam is.
Yeah, but he also can go lock your best player up.
Oh, again, not taken away from that. I just
clamps.
said if I have two guys who are pretty even in everything as far as stats are concerned, I'm probably going to go with the best shooter.
Yeah, but that's an offense. Like what he's giving you on the shooting side, Bam's also giving you on locking anybody on the floor up.
Dude, there's here. Very rarely, very rarely are you with one player the whole game. So let's just get that out of the. Mm-hmm. It has to do more with team defense. And
I'll tell you, but the odds of Jokic giving you that buzzer beating three with Bam on his ass, not great.
So
Bam's gonna lock that ass up.
Now we just going to one moment.
Well, we'll see. I mean, listen, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be a nice little showdown coming up. You think we're gonna?
Somebody said.
You think we're gonna see Bull?
Fat shaming. Huh?
Why? Oh, because you know why? Here's why I'm fat shaming. One, he's fake skinny. Okay, they said he was so skinny. I see him in these games. He's not that skinny. Second of all, he gets a Euro pass for being fat.
Why are we blasting the guy? He didn't ask to be in this conversation. He didn't tweet nothing out.
No, he didn't. But you know what? It's Heat Nuggets on Saturday, and I just think that Bam's gonna be better, and that's my guy.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Listen,
right.
It's a high stats. He's a two-time All-Star. What was it? I think was he fifth in MVP last year, Robbie?
I hate the fact that I got sucked into a conversation. I never wanted to compare two players in the first place.
Well, I always sucker you in that.
I think they're different players.
But I always sucker you in. You always say you don't want part of it, but the thing is, you always really do.
Right? Here we go. Leroy, congratulations. You just had a breakthrough with Tobin. He just admitted to who he is. The silly sauce sprinkler. Yep.
Yeah, fourth in MVP voting last year, Nikola Jokic, Leroy. Number one seed in the West. They were fantastic.
Right. And
23 years old last year.
Right.
Come on, baby.
Come on. Like you're talking about him like he's nothing.
No, I'm not. That's not true. That's why
okay.
It's more me praising Bam than it is putting down Jokic, who is fat.
No, that's not no. You went out with a blowtorch.
Listen, if you tell me we could add some
fourth in the league in MVP and you put a blowtorch to him.
Well, just to lift up my guy. That's all. You know, it's like Conor McGregor says to Khabib. It's just business.
Okay. Like you saying we can find other shooters. How many Jokic's are there in the league?
Ooh, not a lot.
Okay. So you're talking about
he's a bit of a chunky unicorn.
See, you can't. Right. Wait. Robbie, nothing? Nothing? Well, I mean, the guy was fourth in MVP voting last year as a 23-year-old. And,
Leroy,
and all you hear is he's fat. He's like, yeah.
Leroy,
right.
I'm surprised you admitted to not taking the trade Jokic for Bam. Even if you don't believe that, I thought just to not get in the box. Just say, you know what?
You ultimately
still no.
Because Bam's our guy, and he's going to be better.
Here's what's funny. If it was reversed, if it was reversed, you would have took Jokic just to not.
You mean if Jokic was on the Heat?
Right. You would have took Bam just so you would have to deal with you.
Well, I don't know. I can't say. I mean, yeah, Bam's on the Heat, so I don't know what I would do if Jokic was on the Heat.
Oh my God.
Hard to say.
Hey.
Hard to say.
Hey.
Hard to say.
I hate you. Hard to
Zebo's
say.
going to join us in about 25 minutes. We'll get to that. Plus, get you caught up with your headlines. Bob was terrible yesterday. Bye. Next.